rooted a toot, a boodle a doot. Welcome back, you idiot fuck bastards. It's disgusted yet satisfied. Thank you for joining us once again, you idiots. I am your host, Snake Mitchelltree. Along with me, as always, PT.
What's up, bitches?
And what do you know? Here we are. It is week 17 of the NFL season, just 2 weeks remaining. And as you see on the field in front of you, it's a little bit of a different week, a different setup because it's Christmas. So, Merry Christmas, you idiot bastards.
Merry Christmas, dumb fucks.
There is 3 games on the far left, and that is the slate for Christmas right there. And then you have 2 games right next to that on the next row over, and that is just 2 Saturday games. Then in the middle of the field, we've got all the 7 early slate Sunday morning games. Just 2 late slate Sunday games there in the afternoon there. That's the Raiders and the Bills both hosting the games there. And then, of course, as always, upper right, Monday night football, or Sunday night football, sorry, and Monday night football on the bottom right. So a little bit different of a setup. You see it there. But of course, before we can even get into picking like we do for the week, we got to do like we always do, cover the previous week. What are we disgusted yet satisfied with about that? So week 16 was last week. How did we do? Well, Mitchell Tree, I'll start it off and tell you, definitely a pretty good week overall. So not a lot of disgust, but definitely the Thursday night player parlay. Here we go, pop it up here. Just one right and 2 wrong. So disgusted there. And then the player parlays didn't do good this week. We'll throw up the weekend one here, as you'll see the player parlay there. Also, just 1 right and 2 wrong. So disgusted there. But Mitchell Tree's got some satisfaction coming up here because at 11-5 overall week, so pretty good on the overall picks. But of course, what did he do on the top 4 team player parlay? Pop it up here. It's a hit once again. Gets them all right. A nice little plus 319 number on that. So juicy, getting it done. Pretty good number there. And Mitchell Tree gets it done again. So satisfied there. Pass it over to you, PT. What are you disgusted yet satisfied with in week 16?
I'm disgusted. 3-1. The Broncos blew it for me.
As parlay, the team parlay. Yep. We'll go ahead and pop it up here so you can see it. Yep. And that was the one thing, of course, we knew both of us were not going to be able to hit the parlay because I had the Jaguars, you had the Broncos.
Well, they blew it for me. That's why I'm
disgusted.
Satisfied overall. What? I went 11-5.
Also, yep, 11-5 again. Some good solid week.
Fuck, that's man.
All right. Yeah. And that's extra satisfaction there now that you mentioned that Bronco game there because calling the Jaguars ending the streak, I told you it was going to happen. And it's probably a good thing.
Ken and Barbie, there's over there.
Trevor, Ken, Barbie, Lord. But so that gets overall PT, your overall record now sits at 128 wins and 79 losses, so 62%.
Nice. That's not
pretty
too
good.
Bad.
Mitchell Tree's at 148 wins and 91 losses, so also 62%. So, yeah, there you go. That's disgusted yet satisfied from week 16. And now we got to bring you week 17's picks and predictions in here, and we'll tell you what's about to happen. So, without further ado, we're going to get going on Christmas Day. We got 3 games, and, it starts off in Washington where the Redskins will host the Cowboys. So, in the Christmas spirit here, since the Redskins, you're a Blackfoot, I'm going to go ahead and let you take this first pick,
ridiculous, but you.
So who you got, Cowboys or Redskins?
Well, the Redskins got both of them lost last week.
They did.
I'm gonna go with I'm taking the Cowboys.
Cowboys to win it.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I think because they're pretty mad. Wherever they know they got nothing to lose, but
now we hit that time of the season where obviously there's going to be some games that don't really have a lot of implications for anything, just pride, and this is one of them. neither of these teams have much to play for. So,
Right.
all right, yeah, PT's got the Cowboys. Mitchell Tree is in agreement on this first game too. I think they're just probably the better team,
Yep.
and even though wouldn't shock me if the Redskins somehow beat them because, like I said, there's really nothing to play for here. But Cowboys should get this win, so I'm with you there. Cowboys take that, and they are playing. It's Christmas morning, everybody's watching, so there's at least something to play for. Better team should win this. Cowboys take it.
Yep.
All right. Next game on Christmas Day is the Vikings hosting the Lions, and this one is a lot more important, obviously, for the Lions. They,
Yep.
I think they're still clinging, or did they finally get eliminated?
I'm not sure.
I
Didn't I think they need
yeah,
like
I
a
think they still had
someone
a
else needs a
chance to.
loss or something like
Yeah,
that or tie or whatever. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. So they got a
So
little bit of hope. So they need this win,
yeah,
and
they lose last week.
yeah, and I don't think they'll do it 2 weeks in a row though. Mitchell Tree's got the Lions in this one. They take down the Vikings. What do you think, PT?
I'm taking the. I agree with you on that one too. I'm taking the Lions. I mean, the Vikings barely won by 3 last week.
That was against the Giants too. Yeah, not
Exactly, and then this Lions barely lost by 5 to the Steelers. So, but no,
yeah.
I'm taking the Lions
All
on the
right.
road. Yep.
So all right, we see the first two, and now the capper, the night capper for
Oh
Christmas
my
night.
God.
The
Yep.
Chiefs at home taking on the Broncos. Hosting Broncos, something that obviously when they set this schedule up, they thought would be an entirely different type of issue of a game.
Exactly.
With Mahomes and the Chiefs and all that. Well, Mahomes won't be there. Gardner Minshew won't be there.
Nope.
The Chiefs are eliminated. All great things. Broncos can help themselves a lot with a win here, though. What do you think's going to happen, PT? Do the Broncos bounce back after that loss?
I'm definitely taking the Broncos on this one. I mean, the Chiefs are
Yeah,
demolished. I mean, they don't even have a QB. I don't even know who the hell their third
it's
stringer is.
Olican or something like that.
I have no
Yeah, I think it
idea.
is. What is? I don't know much about him either.
No.
I'd have to say I'm with you on that. The Chiefs really don't have much to play for. The Broncos are, they got that loss out of the way. I think they
Yep.
get it done. Though it may be like a lot of Bronco games, though it may be closer than you think, but I think they'll get it done
Yeah, we'll
too.
pull it out. Yep.
So all
Broncos
right,
will get it.
so we both got all the road teams on Christmas Day. So
Mm.
let's see if that indeed is what pans out. Well, then we'll move on to the actual Saturday games. That's right. We have two just Saturday games sitting alone by the Chargers hosting the Texans, and then the Packers will host the Ravens. So Mitchell Trio started off here on Saturday with that Charger game, and this time I actually do think the home team gets it done. It should be a good game, but I actually the Chargers, as much as I thought they were going to kind of just charger out the end of this season, and that still may happen, but I think they could get this one here. This is a big one for them too. If they can get that one win, especially if the Broncos had already got the win on Christmas, this will be key because that'll set up that first place game for first place in the final week in Denver. I think it'll be Denver, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Hmm.
So Chargers take this one. What do you think?
Well, the Chargers did whoop up on the Cowboys last week. The
Texans
Texans barely
barely.
beat the Raiders.
I mean that right there made me question some things
So
about them.
I don't know. This one's a tough one for me, but I'm going with Houston.
All right. So our first differ.
I'm taking Houston on this one on the road.
All right.
Yep.
And they still, they're still playing for. I think so. No, they're not. That's right. They have been eliminated. Huh?
No, I don't think so.
No,
I
no,
don't. No,
yeah.
they
There's
have
two
not
teams.
been. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Baltimore and India. I thought were the only two teams that were left. But
Yeah. No, I
either
think
way,
either way, I'm taking
all right.
Houston.
Got,
So
got Houston in it. And now to Green Bay. Packers hosting the Ravens. Should be a good one here. Packers need this win. Ravens definitely need this win if they think they can try and pull off anything for that division. So, what do you think happens here in Lambeau Field, PT?
uh I think I'm gonna go with the Packers. I know they lost to the Bears last week. Uh the Ravens, what the heck did they do? They did
They blew it
yeah, they blew it.
to the
So
Patriots there on Sunday night. I
yep.
believe.
So I'm definitely gonna take I'm taking the Packers at
Packers.
home. Hmm.
All right.
Yep.
And yeah, Mitchell Tree actually sees that the same too. I think the
Yep.
Packers do get this one done. They
Yep.
need it. They're the better team right now. The Ravens have been a disappointment this season, and I think that they're going to continue to disappoint. They're going to lose this one. Packers going to win it. So We see that one the same too. All right. So only one difference in that first five until we've gotten now to our actual Sunday football that we're used to.
Right.
And that's where we are now in the middle of the field at the very top. It's the Seahawks at the Panthers. And this one,
Who are you going with, Mitchell Tree? Let me see.
I think Darnold impressed. I said last week I didn't trust him as much. He got it done down the stretch there, and we'll have to see if he can do that in the playoffs. But I think he can do it again here in Carolina. I think the Seahawks do get it done on the road here. Mitchell Tree's got the Seahawks win. How about you, PT?
I'm definitely in agreement with you. Yep, Sam Darnold, McDonald, or whatever. Yeah, he did pull it off. The Panthers barely won by 3.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, I'm taking Seattle on the
All
road as
right.
well.
Sounds good. All right. And then we head to a game that, and these teams have got nothing but pride to play for, I guess.
Yep.
Cardinals at the Bengals in Cincinnati. What do you think's going to go down in this kind of meaningless animal game here, PT?
I'm taking the Bengals.
Got the home team here, yeah.
Yeah,
They're a better team.
and they whooped up on the Dolphins last
They did.
week.
They did.
Oh my God! And with
Surprised
a
me there too. Yeah, I didn't think they
and
they were going to go out there and just play like that, but
and
they did.
the Falcons beat the Cardinals
Yeah.
handedly. So I mean, yeah, I'm taking the Bengals
All right. Yeah.
at home. Yep.
And yeah, that's a pretty easy one for me too. Yeah, Mitchell Tree sees it the same. Bengals should win this one. Uh, yeah, Burrow. Yeah, maybe he does want to play a
Let's
little
see.
bit down the stretch.
Let's see
We'll
what he
see.
does. Yep.
All right. So now we head to Cleveland, where the Browns now take on the Steelers. And this is a huge game for the Steelers. They could try to clinch out this division, especially if the Ravens were to lose. And them two teams, the Ravens and Steelers, will be playing in that final week of the season.
Yep.
So it's a pretty big matchup here. And with that said, though, I actually think something funky's happening in this game. I'm taking the Browns to win this one. Shador, something's happening. Some kind of upset. Miles Garrett, he's right there at the record, so he's going to break the record
gonna
this
at least
week.
break the record.
Yeah, he's going to get after old man Rodgers,
right.
and somehow it happened. So yeah, Mitchell Tree's actually got the Browns this week. Not a ton of confidence, but I'm going that way. What do you think about this one there in Cleveland, PT?
I'm taking the Steelers.
Got the opposite here. Another dimmer. Yeah.
I mean, the Browns did good last week. They only lost by 3.
Yeah.
But the Steelers did beat the Lions.
Yeah.
So
you would think they should be able to go into Cleveland and get another one, right?
Exactly. So yeah, I'm taking Steelers on the road.
Okay.
Yep.
So another differential there.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Now we head to the very center of the field and the very center of the universe, Indianapolis, where it all revolves around old man Rivers. He's hosting the Jaguars, the team who just took down the Broncos last week. So this is an exciting game.
Idiots.
What do you think's going to happen in this one, PT? Colts or Jaguars?
You know what I'm going to do?
What do you got?
I'm going to take old Felipe at home.
He's going to do it, huh?
Yeah, I think he's going to get him.
All right.
At home, and he's
due. He's played pretty good in the last 2 games, and they just haven't won.
After 5 years from sitting on the couch eating popcorn, what the fuck? Yeah, no, I'm taking the Colts.
Yeah.
Home,
all right. I like it. You know what? And actually, believe it or not, I actually am kind of impressed with the fact that he could do what he's doing right now. Not a lot of people at that age. I mean, obviously he was a former player and all that, but he's taking good care of himself, able to just jump back in there, say, hey, I can still run this shit. And yeah, I know he hasn't gotten the wins, but he doesn't look great either. Don't get me wrong. You can see he's old, but he's still out there doing it. So
I actually think his numbers are better than Patrick Mahomes at this point.
Yeah, well, there's definitely
Sure I've seen something like that.
Yeah, he's not putting up bad numbers.
No,
at least. Yeah, he's not the reason they haven't won, I guess, since he came in. But anyways, yeah, no, I actually think. Funny thing is, yeah, I seen it the same way. I actually think the Colts do pull this one off and get that upset, which I think would probably be considered an upset here against the Jaguars. But all right, we see that one the same. And now we move to Miami. Big game for the Bucks heading in to face the Dolphins. Buccaneers have to have this game if they want to win this division. They gotta have it. Yeah, the better of the Florida teams is going to take this one. Buccaneers win on the road. That's what Mitchell Tree sees. How do you see it playing out, PT?
I'm in agreement with you on that one.
Yeah,
I mean, the Dolphins got creamed last week by the Bengals, so
yeah.
and the Buccaneers lost by 3 to the Panthers. So I mean,
And they get
um,
their rematch with them in the final week.
yeah.
So,
So no, I'm taking the Bucks
all
on the
right.
road. Yeah,
Yeah, they should get this one.
yeah, they
They need
should.
it.
And like I said, I'll never,
Oh yeah, that's
and
right. You
then
can't
I'll
can't
never
can't can't go with the
pick the
Dolphins.
Dolphins ever again. You know, yep. So yeah.
All right. So now we got a game in the Meadowlands. The Jets hosting the Patriots, and definitely means nothing for the Jets. Means a lot for this Patriot team, though. How do you see it playing out, PT?
Dude, the Jets are garbage. So,
You don't see the upset,
oh heck
huh?
no, the Patriots are gonna go over there and clean house. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm taking the Patriots on that one.
All right, PT. Yeah, Mitchell Tree sees it the same there. No reason to think the Patriots shouldn't just go ahead and take care of business and get this one won.
You know,
So yeah, see it the same there. It should be a romping. All right, one more early slate Sunday game there left. It's the Saints at the Titans. Probably not the most exciting game of the week, that's for sure. Two teams with nothing to play for,
yep.
but pride, and that pride's going to come down to, God damn it, it might as well be a coin toss. No, the Saints have actually played pretty good
It's
lately,
yep.
and actually that's who Mitchell Tree's going with. I think the Saints could get this one done, and yeah, I'm taking the Saints to beat the Titans. How about you, PT?
Well, both of them both won last week
Yeah,
by a lot. Both of
yeah.
them beat the
The
teams.
Titans whooped up on the Chiefs. Yeah,
Chiefs, the Saints whooped the Jets. I mean, and
yeah.
by a lot, each team. So,
So
but I'm in agreement with you. I'm gonna take the Saints on this one on the road.
all right. So do you see
Yeah,
that the same? It could be
yeah,
a really good match. I
yeah.
mean,
It could be. You
but
know, that was a tough one too. But I mean,
yeah,
they're both uh,
shitty ass teams. But
piles of trash. So you know what I mean. So
yeah,
yeah, just I'm taking the Saints on this one.
all right, sounds good. Now we head to just
Oh
the only two late afternoon Sunday games: Giants at Raiders. And I'm gonna leave PT. You're gonna tell us what's gonna happen in the team between these two shitty teams, two of the worst teams in the league. Who's gonna win,
man.
Giants or Raiders?
The Raiders
They almost,
barely
yeah,
got
they
whooped last week.
almost beat the Texans. And where do they get off?
Yep, and the Giants, nah, they
Yeah,
barely
they
lost as well. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go with the Raiders at home on this one.
he's taking the
I'm
Raiders to win.
taking the freaking
PT's
Raiders.
got the Raiders.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it wouldn't shock me at all if they did win because that's how that organization is.
All
They
right.
did it last year. The winning meaningless games down the stretch to
Yep.
ruin your draft position. But as we know, they're gonna take the wrong person every time, anyways. No matter what, they'll fucking take some scrub when there's a much better player there available.
Slump.
So, um, so you think, like lose out, right? Yeah. So I see where you're going. The Raiders probably will, but I'm going to just take the Giants here
Taking
anyways
the
because
Giants.
I can't pick the Raiders to win, and
Man.
they're dumb enough to try to go ahead and win this game, just to hurt. Because right now, a loss against them would all but assure they get the number one draft pick. So,
Yeah, maybe
uh,
they. Oh, yeah,
but
that's.
yeah, but they're not a
Hey,
smart enough
hey.
organization to know when to
You see
lose.
what happened last year?
Yeah,
Frick.
they don't know when to win. They don't know when to lose. They don't know
Yep.
jack shit. So all right, we see that one different. Giants will
Okay.
take it. I see.
Yep. All right.
Okay. Now one more game here in that afternoon in Buffalo. Big game, big game for both these teams. Should be a good one too. Eagles at Bills. Tough one to really call here. But Mitchell Tree's going with, and I've expressed my lack of trust in the Bills and Josh Allen in the big games, but I think they can get this one done, and I think they will. Mitchell Tree's got the Bills. What do you think there, PT?
Well, the Bills barely won by 3 against Cleveland
Yeah,
last
yeah,
week,
that's what I mean.
and the Eagles they
They took
11,
care of business,
but
but
that
yeah,
against the
shitty team.
Redskins. I'm in agreement with you. I'm saying the Bills at home going to get it done.
All right,
Yep.
yeah, should be a good one. Should be a good game to watch.
Yep. It should be.
Okay, folks. Well, then now we have just two games left. It's Sunday Night Football, Bears at the 49ers. And this is huge for both these teams
Yes,
and
it
playoff
is.
positioning and all that,
Oh,
divisions. And
man.
man, how do you think this one plays out, PT?
This is a tough one. I mean, the Bears,
They took
they
care of
they
business
took
against the
against the
Packers.
Packers,
Yeah.
and then the Frisco killed
Yeah.
the
Felipe.
Colts, Felipe. So I think I'm going to take 49ers at home on this one.
Yeah.
Nope.
All right.
That's what
Well,
I'm doing.
and I actually see it the same way. I think this is again a really good
Yep.
week, a really good game. A lot of good games this week, and this one should definitely be. Hopefully, it doesn't disappoint on Sunday night. It should be a juggernaut. But yeah, Mitchell Tree sees it that way too. I think the 49ers are really starting to play good. So are the Bears. Don't get me wrong, but I do think they'll take care of business. Niners win this one. All right. One
Hmm.
game left then. It's Monday Night Football. Falcons at the Rams. And yet the team I can't call worth the shit, the Falcons, I did get right last week at least.
Yeah, they
And
beat the Cardinals.
yeah, yeah.
Not by
And
much, but they beat them.
they got
The
it done at least.
Cardinals, though.
Got a win with it.
You know.
But yeah, the better team's the Rams here. And I think, they definitely need this. They're going to take care of business. Rams all day here.
Uh, I'm agreeing with you on that one too. The Rams are pissed from last week when they.
Yeah,
That was a good
man.
game though.
Rough loss for them for
But
sure.
they're gonna come back,
Yeah.
and I'm thinking, I'm taking the Rams over the Falcons for sure.
All right, Rams bounce back. We both see it that way. So
Yeah.
there you go. There's our picks for the week, folks. You see where we differ a little bit, and should be a good one, an exciting week. Still just a couple things to go over real quick before we do close this out, and that, of course, is how we usually do it. We got to give you our top picks. What's the best ones? Mitchell Tree is going to give you his top four right here. Let's pop it up. It's going to be Mitchell Tree's going with the Lions, the Packers, the Bengals, and the Bucks.
Oh man.
I think
Okay.
those four will get it done, getting a pretty good number on it. So I'm going to go with that. There you see it. There you have it. Mitchell Tree's hit it 2 weeks in a row again. Hitting
Yep.
his parlays pretty good. I expect to do it again. So there you have it. And now, PT, what's your
All
top
right.
four there, too?
Uh, I'm taking the Broncos, the Steelers, the Rams, and the Patriots.
All right. And there you go.
Those
As you
are
see, we pop
my
it up
yep.
here. Got a That's a decent number there. Those teams should take care of business. That's a good one.
Mhm.
All right. So there you have that. And then of course, this week's a little different. I usually do, a Thursday player parlay and then a weekend player parlay. But again, with these holiday games, I switch it up a little. So I'm going to show you here. I got a standalone game for Saturday. And I also have here, I'll throw up the other one first. Let's throw up Christmas first. Yeah. Christmas
Okay.
game. So I went ahead and just took three-player parlay here. Somebody from each game there for Christmas, and
Okay.
let's see what happens with that one. Nice number on that. That's a player parlay there for Christmas, and then tried to just do just a standalone one for Saturday then, and went ahead just with this little one here. Will pop up, and good little number there on that one game Saturday. So there's what you got. Let's see how it pans out again. See if we nail some more shit
Yeah,
once
hopefully,
again, and
yes.
yeah, should be a good week. So we'll catch back with you on the next one. Merry fucking Christmas, you fucking douchebag fucks. We'll catch you later.
Fucking idiots. If you got a gambling problem, call that goddamn number.
You know it.
Dummies.